Sean Sagana, your instructor for this afternoon, but you can call me Sir Nico for sure. Is that okay to you, class?
Yes, sir.
Great. So, class, are you ready to learn the lesson today?
Yes, sir.
Great. So, before we proceed to our lesson today, I have here some important rules here inside the book. Everyone, please read our classroom.
Classroom rules. Be prepared for class. Participate in any class activities. Stay focused and follow directions. Raise your right hand when you want to speak. Listen attentively and thoroughly.
So, class, are we clear with our classroom rules?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, class, let's have first an team. It's called a glitter game. So, I have here a glitter, I have here a lotion, an alcohol, a hand sanitizing wipes, and a dry cleaner. And I also need 6 volunteers here in the front. Yes? Yes? Okay, please follow the line. Okay, so class. Okay, so class. As you can see, I have here a glitter, an alcohol, a lotion, a hand sanitizing wipe, and a dry towel. First that I'm gonna instruct is I'm going to apply a small amount of lotion and a small amount of glitter in the first one. And I'm going to apply a small amount of glitter. And class, I want you to observe. I want you, first person, to shake your hands using your left hand to the second person. And also the second person, I want you to shake your hands using your left person to the third person, and so on. Please, immediately. So class, I want you to look at your hands. So how did the glitter spread? Okay, so that's great. So I want you to attempt to clean it using a dry glitter towel. Okay, are you done cleaning your hands?
Yes, sir.
So, look at your hands. Did you see some glitter remains?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I want you to clean it using an alcohol and a hand sanitizing wipe. Okay, are you done cleaning your hands? Wala pa rin. Okay. Are you done cleaning your hands?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Okay. Thank you for your participation. We now need to proceed. Okay, class. Based on the activity, what did you observe?
As what I observed there na tayo sa ka-person na ayun talking, tayo first. But, kapag nakakita, for example, there's makita o virus makita, so nila na-check siya sa ilang kauban, sa mga friends, mo to spread na
So class, the glitter, it represents germs. So, the glitter easily travel through shaking hands as what you observe. So, class, what do you think is the topic what do you think is the topic for today's lesson?
I think it's about viruses.
Yes, viruses.
Sir, I think it's all about communicable disease.
Thank you. So, class, our topic for today is all about please read everyone.
Communicable disease.
So, communicable disease. So, before we proceed to our discussion, let me first up to you our main goal in order for us to regarding our lesson. Everyone, please read our objectives.
At the end of the lesson, the students should be able to identify the example of communicable diseases, appreciate the importance of disease prevention and causes, demonstrate an understanding of how to prevent communicable diseases through a group activity.
So, class, are you clear with our objectives?
Yes, sir.
Great. So, we are clear. So, class, communicable disease. I have here a definition of communicable disease. So, what's the read? Yes.
Communicable disease, also known as infectious disease, are illnesses caused by pathogens like bacteria, viruses, fungi, or parasites that can be spread from person to person or from animals to humans.
So, class, communicable disease is a type of disease that can transmit from person to person, animals to person, just like when a person has chickenpox. Person has chickenpox and it can easily travel through skin touching. So, class, communicable disease have three common examples. So, I have here the examples called tuberculosis, dengue, and so class, I have here a picture. I have here a picture that represents the three common communicable disease. And I also have here the clues of each disease. And I want you to match the clues based on the pictures. So who wants to go first? Based on these clues. Yes? Where's your hand? Yes? Yes. And last one. Yes. Okay, so thank you. So based on, let's review on based on your answer. So based on the first picture, class, based on the first picture and the clues, so it spread through tiny droplets when an infected person coughs or sneezes. So based on the first picture, what do you think? Is this clue correct? Yes, sir. Why? Anyone? So Leonardo? Why did they, is this clue correct based on the first picture?
Because the teacher said that I know that.
Okay, very good. So obviously, the picture demonstrates that he is coughing, and here in this picture represent that there's bacteria in the lungs. So the clue tells that it spread through tiny droplets when an infected person coughs or sneezes. So how about the second picture? Mr. Kabil? Yes, sir. So I want you to explain why did this clue face here in this picture?
Sahabat panggilan kaya namay lang mong sir o okay na mong sir.
Kuha na, application na.
What's that?
Adiwas ka na lang.
Based on the first picture, obviously, it says that in severe cases it can lead to dengue or fever. So as the picture tells that this patient is having a dengue. So, and also in the other picture. And last is this picture. So obviously the picture describes that it is caused by it's sneezing and caused by a virus. So the clue tells that I'm caused by a virus and often confused with a common cold.
Ina-application na. Nico. What's your application?
So my application is that I'm going to I'm going to group them into 3 groups, and I'm going to assign them each group a tuberculosis, dengue, and influenza, and they are going to do a a campaign on how to prevent how to prevent the spread of this diseases.
Rubrics.
My rubrics.
Yes. Assignment din mo. Assignment din mo. Pero attendance. Sige sa, attendance sa.
Sir, sabi ko, sir. Present. Hello, sir. All.
Kumoda, sir.
Attendance.
Okay na.